gate, a chance right in front of the net, and they score! Rory Graham, 13 seconds into the game, has brought his team within one.
Well, we saw an early start in the opening period from the Kodiaks, and now the Excelsiors get started even earlier. Tic-tac-toe, 2 nice passes, and then the finish wide open right at the side of the net was Jacob Janke.
6 points. As Brampton scores again. They've tied the game down by 2, just 38 seconds, I should say, into the frame, and has the Kodiaks questioning themselves.
So 13 seconds in and then 25 seconds in, 2 quick goals from the Excelsiors. An outside shot, you see 3 Kodiaks, and Brown had no chance on that one.
Thompson with 13 seconds left on this possession. Pitch and catch with Triolo. Thompson. Back to Triolo. Triolo scores! Hat trick time for Mike Triolo, and the comeback is completed here. 3:38 into the frame. A team that was down by 2 now leads by 1.
It didn't take long for Triolo to get the hat trick goal. He drives right through to the lane, and then a perfect dish right over top of traffic. Just waiting for Triolo to come through was Finley Thompson.
Just as they're pulling away, the officials say no and give it back to the Kodiaks. It's Woods all alone, and he scores! Aaron Woods closing in on 50 points on the regular season. That's 19 goals on the year for the Curtis, Ontario native, who has this game tied at 5.
And the captain stops the bleeding, that 3-goal run for the Excelsiors. Nice breakout by the Kodiaks. No time wasted getting out of the zone. You can see how quick they went up. And then Woods all alone, 2 white jerseys chasing after him, and he's able to tiptoe at the top of the crease. And
so Triolo, already a hat trick in this game, feeds a teammate who scores! James Whiteford with his 3rd goal of the season. This is a gentleman that's used to passing the ball, Scotty, with 17 assists. But, well, Brampton has a lead right back, courtesy of Whiteford.
Well, and Whiteford already has 3 assists in this game, so he has been the setup man, that's for sure, and then this time gets in on the scoring. He's got some big size, so as soon as he gets that ball, he circles out, uses a bit of a screen at the top as he's cutting across.
Bradley Maxwell, Ty Thompson, Alex Marinier, back to Maxwell, into that corner, into the slot, they score! Ty Thompson with his 2nd goal of the game. It took Ola 15 seconds on the power play for his 9th of the year.
Special teams comes into play once again. Thompson with the finish, but this is a set play. You can see it starts right at the top with Maxwell, and then down into the crease, out to Thompson, who's cutting through.
Eventually gives up the ball to Ty Thompson, who has the last goal for the Kodiaks. Provided a screen by Zach Thompson. Ty Thompson scores! The Nepean native has the hat trick. It's his 3rd hat trick in a Kodiak uniform. Oh yeah, he's only played 5 games.
2 in a row for Thompson. Comes off the pick, circles out to the top, and we saw him scoring a bit of a change-up earlier. Well, this time he puts everything behind this one. A hard bullet of a shot. And there,
road approaching the midway mark of this game. Out of that far corner is Whiteford. Whiteford trying to split the defense, and does for his 2nd goal of the game. Well, he was met with some resistance, Scott, but not too much resistance, and James Whiteford is able to tie us up at 7s.
And Whiteford breathes a sigh of relief as he heads off to the bench, but beats 2 defenders and gets towards the net. That's just a gritty effort. A little bit of a pick set, but he didn't really need it as he just muscled his way through.
So Triolo will receive the pass here from Horseman. As Brampton backdoor, and they score! Bowie Horseman with his 9th goal of the year. This is a gentleman that had 19 goals and 36 assists in his final year of Junior A lacrosse with Brampton.
And this one, just 27 seconds after the Whiteford goal, and it's another set play, and you can see the opening. Horseman finds on the near side, and it's a no-brainer to feed him the pass with all that room at the side of the crease. None of the Kodiaks saw him coming.
Well, he'll be denied this time by Jackson Brown. The rebound's collected by Bowie Horseman, who just scored in this frame. Brampton right in front of the net, and they score. Whiteford, I believe, will have the hat trick. The gentleman came into this game with 2 goals, Scott. He's now got 5 in 2025.
Yeah, again, the official score sheet only has him down for that being his second goal, but we watched him score that other goal. It was 100% him, but if they don't change it, then we've got to roll with this. I'm still going to say that's the hat trick goal for now, hoping that they change that and give him credit.
Horseman loses a defenseman in the dust. Has 8 seconds left on the shot clock, though. Feeds Whiteford. Whiteford puts on the brakes into the shooting lane, and they score. Bowie Horseman with his second goal of the game. He's now got 10 on the season, and the Brampton Excelsiors are rolling. They were down 4-2 to start this period. They got a 10-7 lead with 5:30 left.
Bowie Horseman, the D-man, getting in on the offense once again. Finds himself at the top, plants, and then unloads that shot. And then once again, there's a Kodiak player right out at the top.
Phoenix off the face-off, peeling off of the Brampton pressure. Feeds a teammate beautifully, who scores! Kieran McKay, hat trick time. His first as a Kodiak, and the Richmond, BC native has brought his team within 2 here in the second frame.
Well, that was pretty quick, almost right off the face-off, just 11 seconds later, as McKay gets the dish and buries it home. A big goal for the Kodiaks.
As Brown on the near side, Sutherland was trying to beat him for a second time in this period. Now a short side shot, and they do score. Braden Hickey with his second point of the game, his first goal, and now he's given Brampton a 3-goal lead with $1:42 left on the clock. So Braden Hickey, as you see, was given the opportunity on the near side of Brown, and before the defense could collapse back on him, and Jeremy Phoenix. And now Brampton has an exit plan. Coming out with it is Reed Kurtz. Kurtz, stutter steps, nice pass to a teammate who scores. Nate Ruff with his 5th goal of the season, but what a pass by Reed Kurtz, and what a play to make it a 12-8 game.
It's a great pass, but also a little bit of a mix-up on the Kodiaks defense, and they recognized it. They both went to each other after, just got their signals crossed, and you see 2 of them go out towards the top. As soon as 2 guys go out, you know one guy's open. So it was a great pass, but it was also a situation where the defense broke down just a little bit and making them pay.
Has been mucho picante in this game. He has another opportunity here. Instead feeds Whiteford. Whiteford to a teammate in front of the net who scores. Zach Sutherland with his second goal of the game, but it was tic-tac-toe from Triolo to Whiteford to Sutherland, and now it's a 5-goal game for Brampton.
And this is a team that's starting to click. They don't look like a last-place team, and we talked about all the youngsters on their squad. The future looks good as we take a look at Zach Sunderland, the latest goal scorer for the Excelsiors.
Now it's Aaron Woods. Only 4 seconds to put something on to Riley Hutchcraft. Woods, though, is stuck by Jordan Medeiros. Did he score? The officials say he did. Aaron Woods, a very sneaky marker on the short side of Riley Hutchcraft. As time was expiring on possession, the officials had to have a conversation, but they counted it.
Yeah, both referees met each other very quick, and they were looking at the crease as well. So very close to a crease violation. If his foot had have stepped through, as soon as it breaks that plane, it's not the NLL rules where it actually lands. It's as soon as your foot breaks through that perimeter, that's about as close as it gets. If there's video replay, I think Brampton will be throwing the flag on that one. Cobourg Kodiaks will not make the playoffs this year, and Brampton's going to put a nail in the coffin perhaps right here with the empty
With
netter.
the net empty, it's a cherry on the sundae. Ben Baker with his first goal in 2025. Well, they don't come too easy than that. It's an empty net marker, a 14-9 game with 25 seconds left on the clock.
And that's his first goal, so they'll keep that ball as a souvenir. The veteran Triolo comes out and grabs that.
You're a player, Scotty, so you'll appreciate it. Your first goal is an empty netter, though.
Hey,
you'll take it.
Doesn't matter.
I know you'll take it.
5 years from now, they're not asking you how you scored. They're asking you how many.
66 shots fired at the cage by the visiting Brampton Excelsiors, and they prevailed by 5, 14-9 for their third victory of the season. It's the first time in 2025 that the Brampton Excelsiors have won back-to-back games. It's now a 5-game losing streak for the Kodiaks. After they were on a 3-game winning streak to make it to 6-6, they were in the driver's seat, controlling their destiny as far as the playoffs is concerned. And after 4 straight losses, they now see themselves eliminated from playoff contention.